Hey guys, what's up? So today we are going to solve one more interesting problem. So the problem statement is given n, user will give us n, and we have to find sum of even numbers from 1 to n. So user will give us the value of n and we have to find the sum of even numbers starting from 1 till n. For example, n equals 5, so even numbers are 2 plus 4, so my output should be 6. For n equals 5, my output should be 6. Similarly, let's say the value of n is 8, so my output should be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, which is 20. So my output should be 20. Okay, and similarly, let's say the value of n is 3, so my output will be 2. Okay, so if you remember, we have already solved this problem in flowcharts and pseudocodes, but today we will be writing the actual code. Okay, so how we can solve this problem? So first of all, what I will do, I will take a number, say n as input. Okay, so for finding the sum, what I need a loop. I need a variable, let's call it sum, and we will add the values to the sum, to the variable sum. So I need a loop, and this loop will start from 2. So I need a loop, and this loop will start from 2 till I is less than or equals to n. And each time what I will do, I will add the value of I to my variable sum, and here I equals I plus 2. So why I am incrementing by 2? Because we have to consider even numbers, and the first even number is 2. So the first even number is 2, that's why I initialized I equals 2. And since we have to consider only even numbers, that's why I will increase the value of I by 2. Okay, so after running this loop, my variable sum will be containing my answer, and I will print sum here, cout sum. So this is all that we have to do. So first, let us write code. So let us name this file as sum of even.cpp. Now what I have to do, first of all, I will take a variable n, and I will take n as input from the user. So I need a variable sum which will hold my answer. So I need a loop which will start from 2. Why 2? Because 2 is the first even number, and this loop will run while I is less than or equals to n. And each time this loop is running, what I have to do, I have to add the current even number to my variable sum. So sum equals sum plus I, and I have to go to next even number. So next even number can be obtained by adding 2 to my current even number. So this is all that we have to do, and then I will print sum which is holding my answer. Okay, so this is all that we have to do, but the output will be wrong. Why? Let's see. So let's say the value of n is 3, so my output should be 2. So the output is coming out to be a very strange number. Okay, so let's see. Let's dry run our program and let's see what went wrong. So the value of n is 3. Okay, so the first even number is 2. So I equals 2. I has been initialized by 2 because 2 is the first even number, and this loop will run till I is less than or equals to n. So first of all, check this condition. Is 2 less than or equals to 3? So is 2 less than or equals to 3? So the condition is true. I will go inside the loop. So I will add the current even number to my variable sum. So sum equals current value of sum plus current even number, which is 2. But what happened here is, what is the value of current sum? So I told you, if you remember, when we write int sum, so what will happen? This sum variable will be given 4 bytes of memory, and the name of these 4 bytes are sum. Okay, so we are not writing anything here. So by default there is a combination of 0 1 0 0 1 0 and so on. So this value is called garbage value. So my sum variable is containing garbage value, and it should have contained 0. So let me show you. So here I am printing, let's say, the value of sum. So I am printing sum here. And let's comment it out. Let's say the value of n is 2. So this is the value of sum. My sum is containing any random number, and this number is called garbage because it is of no use to us. So what we should do, when we have created the variable sum, we have to initialize it with 0. Okay, so initially my sum is 0, and now our code is 100% correct. So let's see. So let's run our program. Let's say the value of n is 3, so my output should be 2, which is 100% correct. For n equals 5, 6, for 8, 20. So 5 and 8. Okay. So for n equals 5, my output is 6. And for n equals 8, my output is 20. So our code is 100% correct. But let's see how it works. So our code is very simple. Int, I am taking a variable sum which is initialized to 0 because initially the sum will be 0, and my first even number is 2, and this loop will be running while I is less than or equals to n, and each time I will add the current sum, the current even number. So I is containing current even number. I is containing current even number, and I am adding that current even number to my variable sum. Okay, now I have to go to next even number. So for going to next even number, I will add 2 to my current even number. And finally, when this loop will terminate, my answer will be stored in my variable sum. So this is the whole code. Now let us test our program for n equals, let's say, 5. So initially the value of 5 is 2, and initially my sum is 0. So check the condition. So is 2 less than or equals to 5? Yes, the condition is true. Add I to the sum. So sum equals old value of sum, which is 0, plus 2. So sum equals 2. Now increase the value of I by 2. So new value of I is 4, that is next even number, and my sum is 2. So check the condition. So is 4 less than or equals to 5? Is 4 less than or equals to 5? Yes, the condition is true. So sum equals old value of sum, which is 2, plus I, which is 4. So sum equals 6. Now increase the value of I, that is go to next even number. So I equals 6, and my sum is containing 6 here. Now check the condition again. So is 6 less than or equals to 5? No, the condition is false. Since the condition is false, this loop will get terminated, and I will reach at this point, and I am printing sum. So I am printing 6, which is correct answer because 2 plus 4 equals 6 for n equals 5. So this is how our code is working. So the thing that we have done is called dry run. Dry run means you run your code manually on pen and paper to see how things are working, to get a better understanding of your code. So what changes can we do here is, so we can also write like this. Instead of writing sum equals sum plus I, we can write sum plus equals I. They both are same. Similarly, instead of writing I equals I plus 2, I can write I plus equals 2. Okay, so the meaning will remain same. This is just another way in which we can write. Let's say the value of n is 5, so my output is 6. Okay, so what I told you, you can write like sum equals sum plus I or sum plus equals I. They both are same. Similarly, I equals I plus 2 or I plus equals 2. They both are same. Similarly, I equals I multiply by 2 or I multiply equals 2. They both are same. Similarly, I equals I by 2 and I, they both are same. Similarly, let's say I equals I multiply by 7. So I multiply equals 7. So they are same. Okay. This is just a way of writing. Okay. It doesn't make any difference. It is just a way of writing. Okay. So the code was pretty simple and easy. So I hope you understood this problem. So if you have any doubt, feel free to ask. Okay. So that is all for this video. Thank you.